Hello and happy Thursday. For those of y'all who are new to my YouTube channel, or this is your first time checking in with me, my name is Amber Stewart. I am a health coach, life coach, mental health specialist, corrective exercise specialist, and I'm the owner of the Stew Project. And that is my online wellness program where I help people maximize their living potential just by simply taking emphasis on wellness. So if you're stressed out, overwhelmed, dealing with anxiety or depression, I can help you see results, whether you have trouble getting started, trouble staying consistent, or trouble finding the right plan to give you your desired results so you can live a healthier, happier life. And so this Health Coach PSA is basically talking about why spot fat loss does not work. So if you're thinking, oh, I just want to lose this belly fat, so I'm just going to do a bunch of crunches, I'm going to tell you why it doesn't work. And another topic that I wanted to discuss for this Health Coach PSA is why you may be doing the right things and still not getting the results that you want. And more specifically on that topic is when you are doing strength training and eating healthy, but all you're doing is just getting stronger but not losing body fat. So hopefully this Health Coach PSA will be very informative to you and you will get a lot of jewels from this. So let's dive in. Okay, so now keep in mind, I have been in the health and fitness industry for 8 going on 9 years, and I have never struggled with being able to see my abs. And let me tell you that I was always skinny growing up, but I was never able to see my abs until I got my nutrition on point. And so once I was able to get my nutrition on point, once I was able to get my exercise consistent, and I'll also let you know, I do not do crunches on the regular. I want to say as far as like ab crunches, over the past 6 months, I did about 2 or 3 ab exercises, like straight crunches out of the past 6 months. And I'm pretty sure the only time that I really did it was either a plank or reverse crunches. So I don't really do crunches. I don't really do a lot of planks. I don't really do the typical weight machines. I mainly do free weights, bands, body weight exercises, and a couple of cable exercises and TRX. But for the most part, I do not do crunches. And I still eat sugary foods, salty foods when I feel like I want to eat it. But I don't deal with cravings. So a lot of people may think, oh, Amber, it's so easy for you to do abs because you know how to eat and exercise. Yes, that's exactly it. And it's easy for me because I know how to do it. And one of the reasons why my clients love me is because I teach them how to let them see their abs for themselves, because everybody's different. Everybody has different food sensitivities. Everybody has different weight requirements. Everybody has different stress levels. And if you are stressed out and overwhelmed, that can throw your hormones off balance, and that can make it hard for you to see the fitness results that you want. So I know at the beginning of the year, that's all everybody wants to talk about. Like, oh my gosh, how can I be my best self? Like, I'm so sick and tired of living with flabby arms, or dealing with this belly, or dealing with this extra fat. Like, I'm ready to look my best and be my best and have my dream life come to me. If you've been on this world a little bit longer than 18 years, you may have come to realize that sometimes you may not get what you want out of life, and sometimes it may take a little bit longer than expected. But if you are thinking that it is difficult, or that you are a special case and you're just not destined to see your abs, There could be other things involved that could be keeping you from that. But if you're thinking that you have to do a bunch of abs, do a bunch of cardio to see your fitness results or to maintain your fitness results, that's not true. For me, I exercise at the most 2 or 3 times a week, no more than 30 minutes per session. And I'm still able to maintain my results. So if you're thinking that exercise and fitness is super hard, it's not. Getting consistent is hard, but the actual doing, once you understand it, it's not hard at all. So if you need help, let me know, because it's what I do. That's not why this health coach PSA, why I'm doing this health coach PSA. Ideally, I'm doing this health coach PSA because I want to let you guys know that although you may have goals, since it's health coach PSA and I'm talking about health and weight, if you are looking to decrease that belly fat, decrease the muscles decrease the excess fat under your arms or around your hips or the inner thighs, I just want to let you know, point blank simple, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot spot treat these areas. So you can't decide where you want the fat to leave your body. The same way that you can't decide where you want to put fat in your body. I mean, if you want to decide, you go get plastic surgery. But if you want to take the natural, holistic approach, which is just diet and exercise, doing a bunch of crunches is not going to get you abs. And I'm pretty sure you probably heard that if you're trying to get abs, it's mainly done in the kitchen. And that is true. And that's the same way when it goes when you're trying to lose fat altogether, because you can't decide where you want the fat to go. Because I know I've had a couple clients that I've trained, they had their exercise regimen together, they had their nutrition together, but the fat was coming from their boobs, from my clients' boobs, more so than the hip area. So this may have happened to you, or you may have found yourself losing weight, and then at a certain time you just stop seeing results. And so although you may be getting stronger, you're still not losing body fat. And so if you have issues like this that occurs, thinking to yourself, maybe I need to exercise a little bit longer, maybe I need to go a little bit harder, those may not always be the case that's necessary for you. And this is why I think it's best for people to work with a certified health coach, nutritionist, or a corrective exercise specialist or personal trainer that knows all the different things that go into play with helping people reach their body goals. So if you're thinking that doing a bunch of crunches and eating a bunch of salads is going to give you your abs, and doing a bunch of cardio, because I know y'all like, oh, if I just do a bunch of cardio and then do my abs, then I should be able to see everything if I eat a bunch of salads. That may not be the case, because one, you may be eating too few calories to make up for the energy that you're going to use when you're exercising. And so when you're doing excess cardio, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be using your legs on that cardio, if you do elliptical, that's going to be more upper body. So you're going to be using those arm and leg muscles a little bit longer. And so it's going to wear away at those muscles. And if your body is using more energy than you're giving it, because you're eating mainly salads, your body is going to, because our bodies are so much smarter than ourselves, your body is going to try to preserve what little body fat you have and to lose whatever fast twitch muscles that your body uses, and instead build more type 2 or slow twitch fiber muscles, which are more for endurance instead of strength, which will, in those type 2 fast twitch fiber muscles is what really helps to burn the fat. So if you're thinking extra cardio, more ab crunches, and salads, that's not going to give you what you need. And if you are not sure how to do your workouts or how to do your nutrition, and how to reduce your sugar and your carb intake without putting too little in your diet, then this is why I do my all-inclusive coaching programs. But my program are for people who can't do it on their own. But ideally, if you're able to look and see, hey, this is what's working, this is not what's working, because I know oftentimes people, they just follow what they hear through repetition. And a lot of people, you hear in the news all the time, sugar is bad, carbs are bad, excess is bad, you have to cut all that out and eat excess protein. Sometimes people who have sugar spikes or really low blood sugar, they need carbs. So you need to learn how to, and you need fat to help curb your hunger so you won't have those cravings. So this is why it's beneficial to know how to eat so you can eat what you want, instead of going into, okay, so I need to restrict now so I can get the results that I want. Because if you think more long term and into the idea of, let me eat so that I can maintain my ideal body weight results, then you will have way different eating habits than what you would normally eat than if you're just trying to lose 10-15 pounds really quickly. So if you are starting your new year, new me fitness goals, and you are wanting to get rid of the belly fat, or if you're wanting to get rid of the excess arms, by all means, working on those muscle body parts will help shape those areas of your body. So if you want more sculpted, sexy arms, whether you're man or woman, doing weight training to strengthen those muscles, or will help shape the muscles and shape the arms. It may not necessarily reduce the fat, because that's when the diet comes in. If you're eating properly and if you're doing proper weight training, the fat will come off easily. But if you are doing the weight training and you're not eating properly, because you can be eating gluten, or you can be eating a high amount of sugar, or you can be eating unorganic substances or foods or processed foods that are causing a systemic inflammation in your body, that is keeping your body inflamed, which is keeping the blood sugar high, which is keeping the fat on your body, which is making it difficult for you to lose fat. So that could be stopping you from reaching your goal weight. And so thinking, oh my gosh, so this is for the people who may find themselves getting stronger but not losing fat. So you'll still have the fat, but you're like, oh my gosh, so I see the muscles coming in, I feel stronger, but I'm not losing fat. And so this is why I say spot treatment doesn't work, because you could be eating the foods like I mentioned before, high sugar, gluten, or you can just have a food sensitivity or food intolerance that you're unaware of, because inflammation is silent. Chronic inflammation is silent. Like just the typical inflammation that you know, like if you sprain an ankle or you get a bruise or something, that area of the body swells up and turns a different color and it gets inflamed. That is inflammation. But that is like a one-time inflammation. Chronic inflammation, which is silent, is what goes on in your body at a molecular level. And those are the ones that you don't really feel, but you don't tell, but can lead to chronic diseases, such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, autoimmune diseases, and cancer. If you need help shifting into a healthier, happier life, and you want short-term support with long-term results, then feel free to go to thestewproject.com to learn about the programs and services that I offer. Starting in February, I will be doing my group coaching, and those are all really fun because it's interactive and you get to go on the transformation journey with others. Like, who would not love that? So I pretty much it for today. Instead of focusing on making one part of your body look its best, aim for the full body. Aim for complete understanding of what your body needs on a daily basis instead of what you think your body needs to get a certain result. Because 9 times out of 10, if you have been doing a certain food regimen or exercise plan for over 4 or 5 months or years and you've still not seen the results that you are looking for, then it may be time. May not be time. It's more than likely time to make some changes. So I hope this helps. We'll see you next week.